Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your mid-month December tarot reading, which is increasingly becoming the end of December rather than the mid-month. Mercury is retrograde. I've had loads of trouble getting my videos out. Today my son's Xbox headset broke and I took it back and returned 3 different headsets and had them all replaced. So Mercury really is retrograde from the 19th of December to the 9th of January. So do bear that in mind. You probably know, but don't buy any electronics if you can help it, which of course is very difficult when we're in the Christmas period. Makes life very interesting. Sagittarius, thank you very much for your likes, shares and subscribes and all the messages that you've left me. And I've done 5 cards for you in this mid-month reading, but 2 other cards fell out too, so I've taken them because I couldn't resist. Okay. What an unusual reading. Okay, we have Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Sun in the upright, hip hip hooray, the Knight of Swords in the upright, Chariot in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse, and the Hermit in the reverse. Whew. Now, with Mercury being retrograde, I found the readings have been quite strange, and I can't always make a complete fitting together story. I just have to accept some of the bits of it are a bit left field. So you've got the Page and the Knight of Wands in the upright. Loads and loads of fiery energy. Fabulous. And of course, the Sun has been in your sign, hasn't it? I think it's moving out at the moment into Capricorn. So I feel like this has been a very productive, creative, fiery time for you, fire sign of Sagittarius. This suits you just fine, this kind of energy. Page itself can be a message, can be energy, can just be good, what I call juju. I feel like the wind's been behind you recently, which is fabulous. And of course, next to it, you have the Sun. Possibly the, well, it's difficult, isn't it? Because you don't want to say some cards are good, some cards are bad, because this is an entire life in the tarot, isn't it? But I'm always pleased if I get the Sun in my reading. The Sun, you know, it's energy, it's sunshine, it's vitality. It certainly can't have anything bad to say about it when it's in the upright, and it's right in the middle of your reading. Now, the Knight of Swords and the Chariot in the reverse. When the Chariot is in the reverse, there is some sense that you haven't quite got the run of yourself. So I feel like you're feeling very energetic, you're very bubbly, you've got so much to say and do and achieve, and you just want to say and do and achieve it all at once. Whereas the Chariot in reverse tells me that you're slightly steering it a little bit like this at times. And the Knight of Swords as well. This is someone who rushes, has an idea and wants to see it through now, do everything now, give information now, not always think about how that information is being delivered. It's just get it out there, get it done. So maybe that some of that impatient energy is with you at the moment. I don't know if there's something that you're really trying to get done. Of course, we're in the holiday period now when it's just impossible to get anything done. And also with Mercury retrograde, it's a good time to look over things, but not a good time to sign contracts or to initiate something that you expect to then carry on, if that makes sense. So if you are building some kind of enterprise or business, go through everything, go back, redo, don't create new until the 9th of January, plus a week really, has passed. Until mid-January is not the time to be setting concrete things into motion. Now the High Priestess in the reverse, to me, speaks of slightly ignoring intuition or blocked intuition. When the High Priestess is upright, it's a very esoteric card. You know, this woman has the divine knowledge without having to try and without having to, you know, go and study. This is something that comes spiritually from within through intuition and heart. And that is in the reverse. And also next to it we have the Hermit in the reverse. Now with the Hermit, I know sometimes you see this card, and I know I do sometimes, and I think, oh God, it's the boring staying in card. You know, man in a raggedy sack with his lantern, monking on about staying in all the time. But not necessarily just the staying in card. What the Hermit is about, and what hermits in general used to do, is they did used to disappear into caves wearing sackcloth, you know, but they used to find that time alone and the solitude to gain deep spiritual insights and wisdom, which again is what the High Priestess is all about, and this card at the moment is in the reverse. So it may be that while you have this Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Sun, Knight of Swords energy going along, and you're a bit zippity-doo-dah, that you need to spend, if you can, just some time kicking back on your own, near water. That just came into my head. You know, I mean, it is usually in the holidays, you get a bit of time, don't you, where you can just escape the family, the friends, or whoever you're spending your Christmas with, usually a very busy, high-octane time, and just get out and do whatever it is that you do on your own to just reset and just stabilise for this next phase in mid-January. Now, I'm getting that a lot of you, being Sagittarians, apart from pretty sporty, you know, pretty into running, usually cycling, mountain biking, any of those things, swimming, you know, swimming in the sea particularly. I know it's bloody freezing if you're in the UK or certain other places at this time of year, but people do it. You know, it is, I know on Christmas Day near me, there's a huge swimathon and everyone goes in fancy dress. Not that I'm suggesting, Sagittarius, that you go and do a fancy dress swimathon, but, you know, it's a kind of Sagittarian thing to do. So if that's what floats your boat, but anything to do with getting back to nature or being on your own and reading a book alone in the house with a fire, something involving one of the 4 elements that you can do just to reset and make sure that your spiritual foundation is matching your outward and creative foundation, which is pretty damn hot stuff. Now, I'm just going to draw a gemstone card for you. These are some cards that I've got recently. And they're really great, actually. I mean, I am Gemstone Tarot, so that's part of the reason I got them. I do like gemstones as well. I don't particularly always understand them, and some of these are quite complicated ones. But these cards have been pretty good so far. Pretty accurate. Okay, it's that one. Ooh. See, I don't know this one either. Let's see what it is. Sodalite. Are you experiencing physical inflammation? Do you get headaches or sinus conditions? Is a situation in your life inflamed or turbulent? Use visualization, meditation, aromatherapy to calm yourself. Use these tools to experience peace and tranquility. Then it gives some affirmations. Some people like affirmations, some people not so much, but I'll give them to you anyway. I am calm, I am at peace, I am relaxed and all is well. I live a spiritual, peace-filled life. I sail through life on calm, nurturing waters. I enjoy a good health free of inflammation. Now, inflammation, that is a bit of a random one. Maybe that's going to resonate with some of you, and please, I would love to know if that's the case. Leave me a comment below, because those are the kind of things that have been happening in my readings while Mercury has been retrograde. It's just coming from left field. I'm just going to get Healing with the Angels card. Anything could happen, and will. I have to say though, Sagittarius, this is a nice reading. Most of the readings I've been doing have been really quite difficult for some people and complicated. This is so nice and sunny. Lucky you. Enjoy. Oh, that's it. Right, let's have a look what this says. Well, manifestation. It's a fantastic card. Let's see what it says here. You have manifested new opportunities and abundance. Know that you can experience these gifts right now. Your hoped-for aspirations are on their way to you. They may arrive in a different fashion than you expected, but the rewards that you truly desire, such as feelings of peace, security and happiness, are manifested exactly as you requested. Ask your angels to help you have faith in your ability to manifest. With this faith, you and God can do anything. This is the process by which all thoughts transform into tangible form. First, they begin as an idea born of divine source. Then the idea meets with a feeling. If the feeling is loving and nurturing, the idea and the feeling create the embryo of manifestation. You nourish your newborn ideas by believing in it and by following the step-by-step guidance that God and the angels give to you through your feelings, dreams and visions. For angels and God there, you can always substitute any kind of divine source. Not everybody is into angels and calls it God. Call it, energy or anything you like. But I feel that time they're talking about there, your dreams and your intuition, is your time to go into your cave. Of course, not your literal cave, but your Sagittarian outdoor therapeutic place, doing your therapeutic activity in solitude that really grounds you. And then I feel that whatever it is that you've got going in motion, which is good stuff, it will have the spiritual basis to back it up. So that's all I have for you this mid-month, Sagittarius. And do like, share and subscribe if you haven't already. If you do want a private reading, you can email me and the link is in the description box below. Speak to you soon. Bye.